Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Oh, I got a new background. I wonder what that is. This is the restaurant area of the Laplya beach. This is not Sunday. I know. It's actually, I think, Wednesday. Anyway, we took Virgil to school and our neighbor's little girl. And we thought we'd come down here and chill out. Grace is out walking on the beach. And I'm sitting here just enjoying the calmness for a change. We're going to have a hazy day by the appearance of it. Overcast. But that's okay. The point is, I want to talk a little something about some batteries I bought 3 years ago. You might have seen my short video, and if you haven't, I want to tattoo it to the end of this video. And what it boils down to is the batteries were under capacity. They're 105 ampere and it's supposed to be in 150s. Secondly, very cheap BMSs in the assembly. Instead of using I'm trying to think the terminology, you have to look over me, bus bars. They used short cables to bridge the batteries in series to come up to 24 volts. And all these batteries, they had swollen. I disassembled it, you'll see in the video at the end. I was so frustrated at the time, I didn't do a very good video on it. Now, I checked the voltage on each battery, and surprisingly, they're all balanced. They had 3.2 volts, which is normal. But I'm not going to use that battery or any of those cells due to the danger of them swelling and leaking out a poisonous gas. Explosion, I'm not worried about that. They are LiPo 4. They're not known to have a thermal runaway. But the point of this video is, I bought those batteries in good faith, because at the time when I purchased them, they were getting a pre-assembled battery ready to, as I would call, plug and play. They were hard to get at that time. And I bought those in good faith. Well, they never did perform very well. Originally, they should have had 3.5 kilowatts plus of usable energy each. Well, I'm only getting, on the average, of 1.25 kilowatts usable energy. Well, with the battery capacity that showed on the batteries themselves, I should have got a little over 2 kilowatts. Now, I'm curious. I've not tested my other 3 batteries right now. If that one battery was defective from day one and kept me from getting the full capacity. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll find out. I've not done that yet. But anyway, that's what we're looking at. Again, a lot of money spent, but I won't complain too much because I did use them for 3 years so far. And doing the math, they're pretty much paid for themselves. Pretty close to it. So it's not a total loss, but it is disappointing. Because, you know, if they would have been at capacity, I would have had enough at fully charged to run all night on batteries with everything in the house on, nothing cut back. Because that would have worked out roughly, C312, almost 14 kilowatts. but I ended up with 5 kilowatts, so almost. I think sometimes I could get 6. But anyway, that's where I'm at. And thought I'd clarify my little short video some. And of course, the two new batteries I have purchased recently, they are performing exactly what they're supposed to do. Of course, it's new technology, a different company, and these batteries supposedly supposed to have new cells, not used, in them. And I think they do, because just overall performance. Pony Express is what I bought recently. Now, I seen a breakdown on one of their batteries, and the build quality seems to be very good. And they use a much more expensive BMS, battery management system, which can be connected in series, which is very important, because coming soon is an upgrade in an inverter. I'm going to a 48 volt inverter and 10,200 kilowatts of capable energy output, which I don't need, but it's there. And I'm going to be rewiring everything, and I won't be so embarrassed to show you what I have. But anyway, folks, I really appreciate each and every one of you, and stay tuned for the video following. Okay, guys, another discovery. The QR code on these, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, it says 105 amp hour. And I'm looking down here on this one battery here. I can see it says 105 on it also. The original barcode has been scraped off. And this battery case is 150. So when I bought these batteries originally, I got scammed. As you can see the date when I got them, 6/5/22, or a little over 3 years ago. And this is what I'm dealing with. All these batteries are swollen due to a failed BMS, which lost connection, which overvoltage the batteries. Now I checked each and every one of these batteries at this time, and they're showing 3.2 volts. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not, but I'll try. As you can see, 3.28 volts. All these batteries read the same. They're balanced. I'm surprised. But they're swollen. And I'm afraid to reuse them. I could replace the BMS, but since they're all swollen, I don't think I want to use them. If you don't mind, if you can, put your comments down below and let me know if you would reuse these batteries or not. Thank you very much. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're wondering what's going on, I'm checking out what failed here, and we have discovered that, if I can find it here, I thought I laid it over here. I'm looking for the cable that, oh yeah, here we go. Right here is what caused the issue. The BMS couldn't read the battery, so ended up with overvoltage, and as you can see, the batteries are all swollen. I don't know if I have any that is still good. I doubt it. But anyway, I'll do some more video on it as I disassemble.